Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, is brought to you by Steele Rubber Products, quality crafted rubber parts and weather stripping. Magic Creeper, the most versatile creeper ever. The Last Coat, cleans, shines, and protects. And by Tribotex, make your engine last longer. Time now for the lowdown with Magic Creeper.
Hey there, Motorheads. We have told you about the Magic Creeper, and we've extolled its virtues throughout the season. If you're a professional racer, I'm going to get to you. Of course, you know, at home, there's tons of uses for the Magic Creeper. You can get under the sink in a jiff and do it a lot easier than you would otherwise. You can use it as a kneeling pad if you're gardening, if you're doing hardwood floors, and of course, if you work on your car in your garage, you can use the Magic Creeper to get underneath. And if you're working out in the yard, it's especially handy because the Magic Creeper moves over rocks and roots and things a regular creeper would not do. If you are a professional mechanic, the Magic Creeper comes in handy because you can triage cars and other vehicles out in the parking lot to see what the problem is, and if you want to bring it in right away. If you're out of lift space too, you can use the Magic Creeper, and it certainly comes in handy and helps out your back, makes it easier for you to get under the vehicle. If you are a racer, you're going to love the Magic Creeper. Take it with you to the pits because invariably, if you're racing a bracket car like this, you know that the pros are pitted somewhere in the nice paved area. They're living in the lap of luxury, and you are relegated to a grass area probably. If you're lucky enough to have a snap-together floor, that's great, but you can still use the Creeper to get under your race car. And in most cases, you know, you'll be in the grass someplace. It can rain, so you might be in kind of a marshy area. You can use the Magic Creeper because it gets wet and it gets muddy, and you will not. Plus, you get the extra ground clearance you wouldn't get from a regular Creeper, but you know, who cares? A regular Creeper wouldn't work there anyway. If you are in the grass, of course, if you're in Seattle or someplace like that, you know you're in the forest and there's lots of tree roots everywhere. Sometimes you're even in the gravel. Well, that's nice because it's not muddy, but it's still hard to maneuver a regular Creeper around, so the Magic Creeper is for you. So whether you are a homeowner, an amateur mechanic, a pro mechanic, or a racer, check out the Magic Creeper. You are going to want the authentic Magic Creeper. You can check it out at magiccreeper.com. You can go to Tribotex.com and see all their scientific research and animations. It'll show you how Tribotex works. But if you're still skeptical, just crack open the engine here, Pasha, and you can see on these main bearings that Tribotex is working. How can you tell?
If you look at the engine, very often you cannot tell which oil was used before. But when you use Tribotex, you see film, ceramic coating, deposited as the gray layer of a coating that coats worn out parts. On the rod and main bearings, it's very broad area and intense one. But on the cap bearings that does not have inserts and just plain aluminum, they designed to worn out during the lifetime. So once they start to wear out, valve trains start to make noise, and there is no way to replace it or upgrade it. If you rebuild the engine, you still put those old cap bearings in. So the Tribotex put the layer here where material is worn and replaces it. And another question people ask us, what does it do in the piston cylinder group? Does it coat cross-hatching or something? We did specific tests just to make sure that we not violate manufacturer specification on cross-hatching. And we applied coating to cylinder and ring group and analyzed the surface. So cross-hatching still remains there and remains intact. And the layer goes on top of the asperities and form this thermal barrier that retains heat inside of the cylinder to push your pistons with more force. That's why it is unique application and unique technology that does not much with your oil, but become part of your engine. So after Tribotex, you can wear our coating, not your engine.
And Tribotex makes your engine run better. It also makes it last longer. It actually repairs the parts of your engine. Check out how it works at Tribotex.com. It's closing time here at Motorhead Garage, but we're going to open again next week. We hope you come and join us then. In the meantime, you can check us out on Facebook and see what we're up to. You can also email Jeff at masterstv.com if you have a product you want to see on our show. From our entire crew here at our Borla studio, we will see you next week here on Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. So long.